We discuss from the book of In Quest of God, okay, where Swami Ramdas Guruji, where Swami Ramdas Guruji stayed in Jhansi, okay, so in Jhansi, one day what happened means Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhguru met one of his friend, merchant invited Swami Ramdas Guruji to his home, and Swami Ramdas Guruji spent more than a days for a night, and about more than a days, and spend with the Swami, spend with the merchant house, okay? Spend with merchant house. In that time, what happened means Swami Ramdas Guruji always satsang, okay, giving satsang to that family people of merchant, okay? That merchant name was Magadev Prasad, okay? Magadev Prasad. So what happened means, so Swamiji and Magadev Prasad also asked so many questions to Swami Ramdas Guruji. So that and now we are discussing previous satsang. Now what happened means, so in previous chapter what happened means, Ram, the friend of the poor. So previous chapter we discussed about Ram, the friend of the poor. So when Swami Ramdas Guruji become thirsty, that time what happened means Swami Ramdas Guruji went for Bhiksha in each houses. So Swami Ramdas Guruji went to one house, okay, that time, and whole the lady mother was sitting in veranda. So those days I already told, no, veranda is very, very common, okay? In those days and not like today's and all. Veranda is very, 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 very quite common in all houses, okay? So that time what happened means when Swami Ramdas Guruji asked, give some water to that lady, but the lady said, oh, I am a poor woman, I am not able to give water, I am lower caste. But Swami Ramdas Guruji said that, no, I don't believe in caste. Whatever I believe all castes are good and equal. So give me some water to satisfy my thirsty. Said by Swami Ramdas Guruji to the old woman. So what the old woman means? The old woman was surprised because in those years, 18th century and all, if you assume 18th century, was there were a parties of satis. The parties of sati means, if any woman gets married and living without husband means, even that husband may or maybe pass away means the parties of sati was small. Because due to that woman cannot attend any function, okay? They are in the house, okay? Wearing only a white saree. That is called parties of sati in those days, okay? Not like nowadays, okay? Compared to that year and nowadays, no, it's very quite common, okay? Very, very quite not common. It's very changeable one, generation changeable one, okay? So we can't even predict compare or between 18th century or this year, okay? So then what happened means then again again but the lady was not believing Lord Ram, but Swami Ramdas Guruji told about the Lord Ram, yes, to chant the Ram. Because Swami Ramdas Guruji always chant only Ram. So that Buddhist woman told Swami Ramdas Guruji told to the old woman, okay, the old woman the old mother was taken advice by Swami Ramdas Guruji because he feel lonely, no, because at that time once 1833 and many women are not like today's generation. I say, don't know, many women are not like today's generation because in those years there was a less population, 18th century and all, less population, no more any vehicles and all, no more any technologies and all. So what happened means, Swami Ramdas Guruji advice to that old mother. The old mother followed the advice of Swami Ramdas Guruji. And next day, again Swami Ramdas Guruji went to Bhiksha to the same house, okay? That day what happened means, and Swami Ramdas Guruji asked, Mother, what happened to you? Did you follow? What happened to you? So the old mother said, yes, I don't feel any loneliness. God is there, God is near me. Then Swami Ramdas Guruji surprised by a reply, and what happened means, one thing, surprised by his reply, and surprised by his reply, and watching that old mother's reaction after they surrendered to God, after she surrendered to God, no, by Swami Ramdas Guruji advice, no. So Swami Ramdas was keenly watching, okay, how she followed the advice, so that the old lady becomes the devotee of Radha and always says Ram, 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 Ram in lips of chanting, okay. So next chapter is called God Never Punishes. So these are the chapters we discussed in previous satsang. So today's chapter is God Never Punishes. So God, whatever they did mistake, that only we get punished. So let's see what happened in this chapter. By Lord Ram's command, Swami Ramdas Guruji came back to Jhansi. So after that, Swami Ramdas Guruji came back to Jhansi. So Radha only makes all these things to Swami Ramdas Guruji. Because when Magadev Prasad told earlier that whenever when you come back to Jhansi, come back, meet me, that incident, okay, that incident was revealed. So what happened means, Lord Ram again makes Swami Ramdas to come back to Jhansi. When Magadev Prasad welcomed him, most certainly and pressed him to spend their 4 more days with him. So again Swami Ramdas Guruji and met Magadev Prasad and they went to his house and they asked Swamiji to stay more days with him. Okay. At this time, Lord Ram brought him contact with more than a dozen friends at Jhansi. So when Swami Ramdas Guruji traveled to Pondicherry, traveled to Jagannath Puri, traveled to Tiruvannamalai, traveled to Bhubaneswar, traveled to Kerala, traveled to various places. That time and that, only the Sadhuram came and helped. But here in Jhansi, the Swamiji got dozen friends, okay, more friends of attracted with the kind to Swami Ramdas Guruji, who are all very kind and hospitable to him. Of this, one young friend named Ram Kinkar was extremely kind. Yes, one of the friends of devotee called Ram Kinkar. Ram Kinkar was extremely kind unto Swami Ramdas Guruji. One day, in the course of a conversation, he heard that on the Himalayas there are only 2 saints, okay? So, the Ram Kinkar said to Swami Ramdas Guruji, one day they had a water conversation. But what Ram Kinkar said means, okay, there are two saints are there, Kedarnath and Badrinath. So, how many of you went to Kedarnath, Badrinath? Even I also want to wish to go because it's a very holy living place, okay? Kedarnath, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Badrinath. Kedarnath, Badrinath is near to Kashi, okay? Near to Kashi, but if once if you go there, it's very good for our life, good for our family and life, okay? And the path leading to these places was very difficult. Yeah, even somebody says no. Even when we go to Kashi, it's very easy. But if we go to Badrinath, Kedarnath, it's some way apart is there. But we have the difficult work now. Whereas it's very more advanced, so it's very quite easy to go. But in those days, very difficult to go due to not developing technology. Okay, leading to and also the cold that was very intense. Oram, it was always a lesson. For him that was always a fascination for dangerous journey and perilous journey. Yes, even Jhansi also cold. Even Jagannath Puri also, not Jagannath Puri, Tirupati also cold. But Sadhuram was very kind to Swami Ramdas Puri. But here Sadhuram is not bad. Only the merchant Magadev Prasad and now the new friend is called Ram Kinkar is Sadhuram play in this one of this chapter. It was Oram, it was always a suggestion. For him there was always a fascination for the dangerous journey and the delicious person. Kedarnath, area leader of the splendid writings of great Mahatma Swami Ramadita. Yeah, you are. Swami Ramadita only wrote Tulsidas book, okay? Tulsidas ki Rama Janmana. So, the Tulsidas, I studied in Hindi during my school days. That time Tulsidas, Ramadita Manas, okay? Ramacharita Manas, Ramatita Das, okay? So, Ramadita was wrote many Tulsidas poems, okay? So what happened means when Swami Ramdas Guruji heard about the Badrinath and Kedarnath, Swami Ramdas Guruji recalls from his learnings from the book of Magadma, Swami Ramadita. So Swami Ramdas Guruji read the books of Swami Ramadita. His mind was made up. Lord Ram prompted and the resolution was sealed. But he should visit these shrines, however difficult the path that led to them. So what happened means during conversation time, Swami Ram Kinkar was expressed to visit these places to Swami Ramdas. Okay, and asked Swami Ramdas by Ram Kinkar, can we visit these places from Jhansi to Badrinath and Kedarnath? So that time it was a very difficult part, okay? But what Swami Ramdas Guruji replied, that's it. Magadev and others who added the frail body, he expressed Ram wish to his friends, okay? So Ram only makes these friends too, Swami Ramdas Guruji, okay? So he expressed Ram wish to his friends. Magadev and others who valued their failing body so dearly did not at first appreciate the idea. So what happened means when Ram Kinkar said to explain the value of going this places, but Magadev and others friends are not accepted because That time the place was very, very difficult to walk. Even hours I don't know whether it is developed or not, but those days going to Badrinath and Kedarnath, it's very, very difficult. They did not, overall, they said that, did not at first appreciate the idea. They said that the journey was terrible one, and it had proved so especially to Ramdas Guruji, whose body was so weak and emaciated. So when Magadev told his friends, no, don't go there because it was extremely cold, but Swami Ramdas Guruji's body condition is not good. He was extremely weak and emaciated. So don't go. Revoke that idea and bring back to the new idea to going any place, okay? And except Badrinath and Kedarnath said by Ram Kinkar, okay? But what Swami Ramdas Guruji replied and expressed of Lord Ram, let's see. O Ram has given his flat and Swami Ramdas Guruji obeys, placing full test on the burden is on Ram. Ram, do see that he is a taken care of. Even if his body were to drop off at this well of Ram, he would not grumble. He will then be Ram and Delhi. Go he must. So what happened means, Ramdas Guruji said means, whatever it's happened to me, whether it's any of them happens to me, it's all Ram only, okay? So with Ram belief, faith and devotion, let's go to that place. So said by Ramdas Guruji. But others are saying, no, Maharaj, you should not go because places are very, very difficult. You can't able to walk in that place. But Swami Ramdas Guruji believe that Ram is there. Ram will take care of me. Lord Ram will help me and guide me. So let's move on to Badrinath Kedarnath. Okay. At once Ram Kinkar, the infant, proposed to follow him on his journey to Kedarnath. So after that also Ram Kinkar, Maharaj Prasad and other also follow the journey of Kedarnath and Badrinath. Okay. So he had to remain at Jhansi for some days, more at the request of this one, which Ram Kinkar sufficient time to make his preparations for the journey. So finally, Swami Ramdas Guruji stayed at Jhansi more than a day, where Ram Kinkar was arranging the preparations of the journey to Badrinath and Kedarnath. Okay. Some other incident in connection with this stay of Jhansi have been narrated here before it escaped in a pilgrim to the Himalayas. Okay. So Swami Ramdas Guruji shares, some experience of Himalayas, okay, traveling to Himalayas. Even in the upcoming chapter, the Himalayas chapter is also there. In that, Swami Ramdas Guruji went and they do meditation of Lord Ram, okay. So that chapter we will discuss in upcoming chapter wise, okay. Some other incident in connection with this stay and say how they been added here before he described his pilgrim to the Himalayas. So before he wish to go to Himalayas, some incident want to be narrated in the Jhansi place, okay. After the resolution was made, he was taken over by Ram Kinkar, who kept helping Ram and the nearest owners and carefully look after this personal one. So what happened means Ram Kinkar go towards them, okay, go towards the Swami Ramdas Guruji. So when previous chapter and all, Sadhuram will be there to help and take care of Swami Ramdas Guruji. But here what happened means Magadev said, Ram Kinkar, Magadev told the Ram Kinkar that they can go with Swami Ramdas Guruji to Badrinath and Kedarnath. But you have to take care of Swami Ramdas Guruji very, very carefully and kind, okay? So order said by Magadev Prasad to Ram Kinkar, okay? Gave advice to them, okay? Then what happened means, Ram Kinkar woke up in Ram Mandir near his one bed and carefully looked after his personal wants. In other Mandir there was a Pujari known as Panditji. Oh Panditji, how very kind you are to at midday every day Ramdas, Swami Ramdas Guruji would saunter out in satsang and walk in the street of Jhansi for 2 or 3 hours. So what happened means, that Panditji, no, in previous chapter we discussed, the Panditji helped the Pandit in Jhansi, when Swami Ramdas Guruji reached Jhansi, that time Swami Ramdas Guruji and the Sadhana was searching for the accommodation. So this Panditji, the temple priest, only helped Swami Ramdas Guruji. So he expressed the kindness of Swami Ramdas Guruji, expressed the kindness to Pandit and temple priest, okay? Once again. So Ram Kinkar was a temple priest, okay? Once again. Ram Kinkar was a temple priest who were working in the Ram temple, okay? Opposite to his own house, okay? Near his own house, and he carefully looked after his personal, okay? So he carefully taking care of his things. Because they are going to Badrinath and Kedarnath, no. So they are arranging the journey trip, that's why. So in this mandir, so in the Ram Mandir, the Pujari was there, okay? And the Pujari was there. That temple piece is different, okay? But in Ram Kinkar and Ram Mandir, there was a kind of Pujari, Panditji, okay, we say that. Known as Panditji or Panditji. How very kind you are to admit there. Every day, Swami Ramdas Guruji would stand out in the satsang and walk in the street of Jhansi for 2 to 3 years. So what happened means, this Pujari, this temple priest was very kind to Swami Ramdas Guruji. Every day, even to stay at Jhansi, this Pujari gave delicious food and powering food and love affection to Swami Ramdas Guruji. Okay? So every midday, what Swami Ramdas Guruji will do, no? Swami Ramdas Guruji walked in the satsang and Jhansi, which means midday and all very, very hot, no? That time Swami Ramdas Guruji walked 2 to 3 hours, okay? 2 to 3 hours, okay? So every midday, every afternoon, Swami Ramdas Guruji used to walk in Jhansi for maximum 2 to 3 hours a day, okay? So the remaining paragraph will continue on the satsang on any other day. So today's satsang will discuss about God. Today, punishment, okay, one thing. God never punishes. One thing. God never punishes, okay? So today's chapter will discuss about God never punishes. In that, what are the things happen we will discuss today. The remaining chapters we will discuss on here and there. Next section. Okay, thank you. Hari Om. Good night to all of us. Good night to all of us. Good night to all of us.